Hello, everybody. It's a good day to live. I'm Professor Dr. Senator Horn here. Obviously. Hello, people. It's a good day to live. The internet is still running, chugging along. We're able to communicate over vast distances with one another through this miracle of publicly funded technology that was later commercialized and sold to us, which is a great thing. Because we have choice, don't you know? The Super Bowl is coming up. The Philadelphia Eagles are playing the New England Patriots. That should be an exciting thing. A beautiful example of intellectualism in 2018. Games, a spectacle, bread and beer. I say bread and beer because it's nice alliteration, but it should be pizza and beer, or nachos and beer, or Cheetos and beer. But that's not what I wanted to do today. I'm still, having fun reading all the salacious stuff in all the magazines online about our fearless leader and our wonderful political system, which is so horrifically addicted to money that it defies any kind of 12-step procedure that could mitigate it. I mean, they're really addicted to it, folks. A book, very interesting one, that I think you could read if you're interested in Hobbes and Hegel and de Tocqueville and how we got into this liberal mess that we're in. It's called Why Liberalism Failed, and it's by Patrick J. Deneen, and he works at the University of Notre Dame as a professor of political science. And we'll have another quick reading of the wonderful, Francis Fukuyama thing. And I thought this was just fantastic. He's talking about the development of the Prussian political bureaucracy. The shift from a patrimonial to a modern bureaucracy in Prussia took place only in stages between 1640 and the conclusion of the Steinhardenberg reforms in the early 19th century. The great elector, this was William Frederick, a leader in Prussia, Eastern Germany, or Poland, part of Russia, back in the olden days, began the process in the second half of the 17th century with the separation of the civil and military bureaucracies and the organization of the former into a series of technical councils. The need to raise resources made the war commissariat the primary instrument of centralization. Its ability to administer an increasingly complex taxation system and its function as a military supply administration drove its evolution into the nation's chief economic policy body. By the late 18th century, the Prussian bureaucracy was a curious mixture of meritocratic and patrimonial recruitment and promotion. Despite the fact that Frederick the Great promoted talented officers and bureaucrats, he often favored loyalty over competence. Once Frederick's wars came to an end, so did the pressure for advancement by merit. Prominent families developed near monopolies over certain service branches, and commissions and promotions could be had in return for loans and bribes. Prussia, in other words, underwent a process of repatrimonialization, just as China did at the end of the latter Han Dynasty. Now, I know it's crazy to spend 1 calorie of intellectual energy on anything like this when you could watch the 2018 version of Honey Boo Boo or the Duck Dynasty or binge out on Fargo on Netflix. I mean, why? Why bother with this? It's politics. Well, if you're making over $125,000 a year in the United States, why would you care about politics? I mean, you're wondering what SUV to buy or what lawnmower is the best one. I mean, you go to the bar, you watch a game at the sports bar, and you say, "Hey, George, Do you have any idea about what kind of a lawnmower I should buy for that slope in my backyard? And then you have a really cool conversation about it, and you mansplain to each other the benefits of various kinds of lawnmowers, which is really cool. Or, you're figuring out how to signal to your group of people, to your tribe, just how cool you are by spouting something or wearing something or doing something. That's important stuff. If you're dirt poor, I mean abject poverty, you don't care about politics either because you're just struggling every day just to survive, just to get some food in your belly and find a warm place to sleep at night. How can you even think about political philosophy when you're that poor? But if you're a billionaire, or let's say you only have like 600 or 300 million dollars, or like Donald Trump, you just owe a lot of money to a lot of banks, then you love politics because you're a captain of industry, because you're a business leader. You're a member of many boards of directors. You control things. You innovate. You give people what they want. You own a lot of stuff. Then you're into politics. Big time! I mean bigly. And I guess for some of us weirdos in urban areas, elitists, well, we'll hang out and we'll read some books and try to figure out how we got into this weird mess, especially when you look around and everything just seems so cool. You're talking into cameras with your friends on Facebook and doing all kinds of interesting things throughout the day after you've had a nice breakfast and gone down to the gym for a quick workout. I mean, what's not to love about the current situation we're in? Well, the problem is with this beautiful current situation we're in, it's difficult to maintain. And we could lose it in a heartbeat if we don't make an effort to maintain the integrity of our institutions and bureaucracies. See, these things have value. And that's why goofballs will read Fukuyama or Darwin, because we're curious about how to keep this thing going. Of course, I have no power, so I guess the only thing I can do is vote. So I hope in America, all you people, this year, midterm elections, go out and vote. Just do that. And vote for somebody who cares about the integrity of our institutions and wants to preserve them and improve them. That's all I'm asking. Okay, have a great day. It's a good day to live. Go out and do something spectacular. Take good care. And thank you for listening.